Hey everyone, it's Thursday, November 19th, 2020, and it's time for another Young and Restless episode recap. I'm your host, Keisha Chantal, and on today's episode,
This is about Adam. Your help. There's no one else you can talk to.
Excuse me, it was all about Adam on Monday's episode recap. Can we talk about something else?
Don't make this any hotter than it already is.
Fine. Roll the tape. Okay, before we start talking about Adam and eat up the whole show, let's talk about Amanda and Lily.
I don't know what's going on with me and Billy. All I know is that if I'm gonna have any romance in my life, it's gonna have to be on my terms, which is simple, clean, and drama-free.
Simple and drama-free, huh? Well, I don't think that Billy's the right guy for you, Lily, but I can understand the appeal. There's nothing wrong with having a good time, and I'm sure Billy can definitely give that to you.
My dinner with Devon.
Yes, I think we've avoided the subject long enough.
Well, I hate to disappoint, but it was as simple as it gets.
Oh, I think it sounds perfect.
Oh my God. Just look at Lily's face. She's so invested. You know what I wish? I wish that the ghost of Hillary could come down and haunt Lily. All chances on the mend. They took the bullet out of his side, and he is really, really excited to get married. And they call up Jill to ask her if they can have the wedding at the Chancellor Mausoleum. She says yes, and then they go, "Hey, but can you do it next week?"
What are the chances that your decorator can work fast?
Like, faster than fast, because we're getting married next week.
Excuse me? Excuse me, did you say next week?
Love, exciting and new. Come aboard, we're expecting you. The Love Boat. I feel like Abby and Chance are on the Love Boat. They're on the Love Boat that's also possibly the Titanic that could crash into an iceberg. They could sink and fall into their icy graves, because I tell you, things didn't really start out really well. All right, now for the moment that I'm sure you've all been waiting for. It's time to talk about Adam. Adam. Let's start at Crimson Lights, because the Adam investigation is going on, and Paul has managed to uncover some evidence. Interesting evidence.
I think we might have caught a break.
What do you got?
Forensics found a single earbud at the crime scene. Dark blue. It didn't look weathered, which means it hasn't been in the location that long.
So the shooter may have dropped it while taking aim at Adam.
That's the theory. There may be some DNA we can use.
DNA, huh? Sounds gross, because that means it's probably airwax DNA. How exactly do you get a match in a police lineup for airwax compatibility? I'd like to know. Curious. So you know what Paul likes to do? He likes to just, come in and throw his weight around, and comes right out and says to Billy,
Do it?
Your answer is no, Chief. And you two better keep on hunting, because I'm not your guy.
So how about we take a look around your office?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna need a warrant for that kind of thing.
Billy's not having it. He goes, "Listen, I'm not your guy. You're barking up the wrong tree. Why don't you go on out and see if you can gather some evidence somewhere else? I'm busy writing articles trying to destroy Adam's life." And, they say, "Well, no, I think we need to look around your office." And Billy goes, "Ha, I think you're going to need a warrant for that."
Yep, I'm pretty sure you do.
Boom! Drops it on the table. Billy's speechless, and I am quite entertained.
There's a few things we want to have a look at down at the station.
Okay, you show me one thing in there that ties me to a shooting.
Looks like this is missing its twin.
I found an earbud and at the scene of the crime, and it has your airwax on it, and I think you're guilty. And we're going to put you away, Billy, because you listen to music while you try to kill people. After Paul and Ray run away with Billy's briefcase and one of his earbuds filled with earwax DNA, he tells Amanda and Lily, you know what, I'm gonna need a lawyer, and I think that Amanda should be my lawyer. Let's forget about conflict of interest.
Well, I mean, if it turns out that you need a lawyer, I can't really think of a better choice than Amanda.
Great. Then it's settled.
As long as you agree to use your personal funds to pay my retainer, the company should not be paying for your criminal defense.
Done.
Anyway, the best part for me is Lily and Billy come to an agreement that he has to step away from Chancecom, which I'm sure it won't be a problem because there isn't any dirt to dig up on Adam currently, and that's pretty much all he does. And he actually agrees with her.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be happy sitting on the sidelines. I love this job. I'm especially going to miss the perks.
Such as?
Seeing you, being in the same room as you, arguing with you. I find it hot in its own way. And last but not least, wondering exactly how and when you are going to kiss me again.
Well, well, well. Lily's panties literally just dropped. Anywho, over at Society, Victor and Nikki are having a little coffee, and Victor is just bristled at the fact that Victoria served Adam with some emancipation papers.
I'm convinced that Adam never really wanted to divorce himself from this family.
No, apparently he wanted to do away with it. Or do away with you, at the very least. Victoria only wanted to prove that Adam has been lying to us again.
And I love that Nikki brings it back down to reality and gives him a check and says, listen, the same son that you're so desperately trying to save is also the same son that's been trying to kill us, at least you, for the past couple of years. Are you tired yet? I guess it's time now to deal with Chelsea. Trash bag is considering reconciling with her trash receptacle.
Damned article pushed me over the edge.
Don't blame Billy. You were already there. You had been there since you heard the truth about AJ. About his death. That's what turned you upside down, and I warned you about it. I told you not to pursue it.
I told you not to dig into your past. You should have listened to me.
She is such a heckler. Over at Crimson Lights, Victor decides to take matters into his own hands and pops by to visit Sharon. But he's not visiting her to say, hey Sharon, I heard recently that you beat cancer. Congratulations. Keep up the good fight, sis. No, he doesn't mention that shit at all. He says to her,
This is about Adam.
Adam.
Victor, I don't know what it is about, but just
No.
ask someone
Sharon,
else.
he needs your help. There's no one else he can talk to.
I don't know what it is about Adam that just makes Sharon literally perk up and it's like, I'm ready. Adam needs saving. To the rescue.
Seriously?
What? Chelsea, wait! Please?
Why should I wait, Adam? I heard you telling Ray. You're Sharon's one true love, right? So you should answer her phone call.
Okay, look, will you please not go there? All right, what I'm saying today is what counts.
Do you hear this bullshit? What I'm saying today is what counts. Don't think about yesterday, okay? Yesterday's in the past. I said she was my one true love yesterday, but today you are my one true love. And tomorrow, it could be anyone. Stick around and find out. I know you love surprises.
Please listen to me. It became clearer to me by the day that you need professional help.
I think it's a little late for
No,
that.
Adam, it is not.
I gotta say, at this point, I had a little twinge in my black stone cold heart where Adam looked like he was really in pain and I felt sorry for him a little bit. I was like, oh my God, he's really suffering. And then I remember he's like a total douchebag and then I just completely forgot about it.
What has happened to you? Look at the point you've arrived at now. You need help. Don't make this any harder than it already is.
Yes, Adam, please don't make this harder than it already is. Go and get help. I hope you find some serenity. Serenity now. Look inside yourself. See what's inside. It's probably dark in there. Bring a flashlight.